You want to go? We got all these people that are waiting for us to
I
start.
know. Welcome to Bob's Pokemart's first ever live stream.
I am Davey Boy.
I'm Bob.
Why don't you introduce yourself? And we are talking this week about Pokemon. We've got a couple of segments lined up for you. The main one, the Poke Scoop for this week, is Pokemon releasing too much product?
Most people will agree with you and say they definitely are, because I feel like Mega just came out. I don't have any Phantasmal.
Well, we got a lot to talk about besides that. We're also going to be doing an anime review. We're going to be talking about the first episode of Pokemon, the animated series.
Then we're going to do a little bit of market watch, talk about some products that have been coming out.
That's right, new releases, things that are coming up in the future. We're going to talk about the hits from the sets that just came out, some of the stuff that's in the markets today.
Stuff you want to keep your eyes out for when you open it. You'd be like, oh, here we go. That's the winner. Then we're going to have a little quiz, hopefully not too difficult for everybody.
That's right, this week's Quizam, where you can win prizes that we are going to be opening on the segment right after that, our pack battle.
We are going to do a Phantasmal pack battle, and if you answer the question correctly and you are chosen, you're going to win whatever we open in the pack battle. We don't keep anything here. It's going to everybody.
That's right. And then after we wrap, we're going to be going live on Whatnot, where the stream is going to have a lot of giveaways every 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes, you're going to get a giveaway. 2 buyers giveaways. After our first surprise set, we're going to do a small buyers giveaway. And then after the large set, we're going to do an Elite Trainer box.
I have it with you.
Yeah, you're going to get one of these bad boys.
Oh, that's the Phantasmal Flames
Phantasmal Flames. And the smaller giveaway is going to be an art set of Phantasmal Flames. You get one of each.
One of each art set. And then if you are new to Whatnot and you haven't actually signed up yet, we're going to have our referral code. If you go on using our link, whatnot.com/invite/Bob's Pokemart, you're going to get 15% off your first purchase when you sign up.
You get a whole $15 credit, and you can use that however you want. You don't have to use it in one spot, but definitely if you don't have an account, use the link. Get yourself some free. We're doing $5 start. That's 3 free spins.
3 spins.
We're giving you 3 free spins.
That's right. All right, so now over to this week's Poke Scoop. So we brought it up in the beginning. Is there too much stuff? Is Pokemon coming out with too much stuff?
Too much stuff. We've already started to see all the Ascended Heroes previews because the Japanese set's already out. So you already see all the cards.
Mega Dream?
Mega Dream is the Japanese set. It'll be called Ascended Heroes here in the U.S.
Yeah, we got the timeline here, right? This is a timeline of the releases. Yeah. So we had September was Mega Evolution, and then November, 2 months later with Phantasmal, and then January, end of January, right, for Ascended Heroes.
Yep, end of January, and it's a large set. It's a big set. Get yourself Dragonite, Gengar.
217 cards, yeah.
It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big set. I thought Phantasmal was going to be hyped, and then Ascended Heroes started getting spoiled. And
yeah, so this is just the beginning of the Mega Evolution series. We just started it. How many Mega sets are we going to get in the next couple months?
I mean, are we going to get literally a Mega Evolution of every single Pokemon? I don't know I don't think that's a bad thing, but you do still want to have hype towards certain Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, I saw some of the ZA Megas that were coming out that they've been spoiling too for the next one. But we used to play competitive Magic, and it was 4 times a year, and now they're releasing things 7 times a year, and it's just too much to where people are saying that they don't even know what you can play anymore because there's just too many cards. Now, granted, those sets are 400 cards, and these Pokemon sets are ranging between 100 and 200, so you're talking about between 2 to 3 times as many cards in each set coming out.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of time. When you look at Pokemon sets, you have to say there are collectors, there are scalpers, and there are players. Players probably love the quick releases because you just constantly be like, oh, it's 100 cards in a set. I only need a couple, right? So we'll just buy the singles, right? Collectors probably losing their minds because you can't keep up.
And this is one of the things that we used to talk about when we were playing Magic, is it would be nice if they were able to make some changes so that things didn't get stale and things that were the boogeyman of the card game weren't just dominating for 6 months, 8 months, 12 months.
Exactly. Having new megas, they're great for the game. High risk, high reward kind of thing. So I think I'm very excited to see more and more megas. You get these high power cards.
Don't worry, you're going to get a lot of them.
High powered cards that, once again, the downside is 3 prize cards if they get knocked out,
Well, as far as collecting goes, it does make it a little bit tough on the wallet. But the nice thing about that is for the players, it's probably making the card prices a lot more affordable when you have the collectors coming in, buying up all the expensive stuff and leaving everything else for you to trickle down.
Yep. Well, I appreciate what they're doing because a lot of the measures they're doing are basically like anti-scalping. You have all these scalpers who are just spending tons and tons of money to get this stuff right away, and then they can't get rid of it quick enough before the next set comes out. So ultimately, they have to move it cheaper so that they can prepare for the next set.
Yeah, my favorite posts on Facebook and Reddit are when somebody has a picture of like a stack of something that they're trying to move above MSRP, and all the comments are just people like, "Ha, scalper."
Please don't feed the scalpers.
Yeah.
Please don't feed the scalpers. Journey Together, there's a famous video of a guy who has just a massive case of them, and he's just kicking them on the ground. He's just mad that he has them at this point.
Well, you careful, because a year or 2 years from now, he might be kicking himself that he did that, because sometimes those go up because nobody wanted them.
Journey Together, it is a slept on set. I say that all the time. Slept on.
All right, well, we could talk about this all day, but we got a lot of segments to do. The next one is our anime review. Today we're talking about episode 1, the first episode of the Pokemon series.
Yeah, this is what got us hooked. I mean, that recreation, that battle scene. I love the Game Boy animation in the
It was
beginning.
great. And then you see the actual Pokemon battle come to life, and then you meet Ash Ketchum,
Of course.
our protagonist, who is not doing what his mother says. You can tell his mom is fed up with him, and you find out later that she is ready for him to leave immediately.
Yeah, we touch on that a little bit later, but Ash has to get some sleep because tomorrow he's going to get his first ever Pokemon.
Yeah, he breaks his alarm clock.
Breaks his alarm clock, so he sleeps in late, and he's got to run in his pajamas to go see Professor Oak.
Yeah, the whole town's there, including cheerleaders for somebody we've never met before, Gary Oak.
Gary Oak, Professor Oak's grandson. Now, this is the part that bothers me deep down. He's not even a Pokemon trainer yet. He's getting his first Pokemon, but somehow has a cheerleading squad.
Yeah, the whole town is cheering for him actually in this scene, and he's talking about how great he's going to be.
And I guess he's just that, Pallet Town, this small little town. He's their hero somehow.
Clearly. And then we meet Professor Oak, who's going to be giving Ash his first Pokemon, and he's fed up with Ash too.
So we go in there, and Ash decides his first Pokemon's going to be Squirtle, and it's empty.
No Squirtle.
No Squirtle.
And then what does he decide?
Bulbasaur.
No Bulbasaur.
No Bulbasaur.
And then Charmander.
Charmander, the last one.
No Charmander. It
No.
looks like the early bird gets the worm.
Or in this case, the Pokemon.
Yep, so Professor Oak pulls out his secret ingredient, which is the lightning Pokeball, and we meet who's going to be the star of Pokemon for the next 20 years, little Pikachu here.
Pikachu, little lightning mouse.
He doesn't like Ash, he doesn't like anybody.
No, he's grumpy. So he gets his Pokedex and his Pokeballs, and although in this episode he says Pokemon, which bothers me to my soul, that he doesn't say Pokemon in this entire episode. It's Pokemon.
Pokemon.
And then it becomes Pokemon going forward after that.
So then we find out that Ash's mom has been there the whole time. She just let him sleep through his initial day, and now she has packed all of his belongings, his household, to get him out of there forever.
She brought all the homeless people in town to cheer him on, to get out of the house and move on with his life.
Yeah. And then we find out that Pikachu does not like to go in his Pokeball.
No, and that's actually a funny scene where he just keeps knocking the Pokeball back.
Then he electrocutes everybody, and Ash has to drag him up a hill because he doesn't want to come with him.
Because that's what you do naturally.
Yep.
So
The Pokedex tells him that some Pokemon don't want to go in their Pokeballs.
clearly. And then, so we meet our first wild Pokemon, Pidgey.
That's right. And this is where we learn how Ash is going to teach Pokemon the power that's inside. He's going to electrocute them with his mouse.
But Pikachu, he has different plans. So he climbs up a tree. And then we get our first ever Who's That Pokemon segment, which who could possibly guess who that is?
I can't imagine who it could be. You figured that out. So then Ash has to fight the Pidgey himself because Pikachu won't help him. So he throws the Pokeball, and then Pidgey escapes. And it tells him here that he's got to actually battle the Pidgey.
Yes, and the Pokedex is really like snooty. There's got like a lot of sass in that episode 1.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't keep that. It would have been good.
It would have been really funny, yeah. A lot of sarcasm in there. So he's like, all right, I'm just going to catch it with my pajamas. And he forgot that Pidgey has a gust attack and a sand attack.
And a sand attack. And then the Pokedex also reminds him that Rattata will sometimes steal food from stupid travelers.
And Pikachu's having the time of his life making fun of his new guy that he's with, because he doesn't call him his master for
No.
sure.
So
He's
then
fighting him on that.
Ash tries to catch another Pidgey that he sees by throwing a rock at its head.
Because that's what you do naturally. And we find out it was, in fact, not a Pidgey. It was a Spearow, a much more aggressive bird Pokemon.
Yeah, Spearow starts attacking, goes after the Pikachu, and the Pikachu blows it up.
Because that's what you do. And, of course, then he shouts out to Spearow, 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 and
Yeah, Spearow
calls all of his buddies. The Mankeys are scared. The Sandshrew is scared.
Yeah. So
And
Spearow's beat up Pikachu, and then Ash has to carry Pikachu to safety into the water.
you jump off a cliff. That's what you do.
And then we meet Misty, who is strong enough to literally pull a 10-year-old boy out of a lake with a fishing pole.
Which also speaks to the fishing rod itself. Like,
It's a good rod, too.
yeah, it's very strong to be able to pull a person out like that.
Yeah, so she don't like him, and then he runs away and steals her bike.
Steals a bike, which is a major plot point. That's literally how Misty gets put into the show.
Yeah.
Because he steals her bike.
Yep. So then Ash runs away from the Spearow on the bike, wipes out, destroys her bike, almost kills his Pikachu.
And from here now he's getting all emotional. He's like, "I'm gonna protect you. You're my Pokemon. You're my first Pokemon. I'm gonna be a big brave dog. He's like, just get into Pokeball so I can keep you safe, and I'll take on all these Spearow." And he stands up, does a whole self-sacrifice thing, like, "Come and get me. Leave my Pikachu alone."
Yeah, this was actually a really good moment in the end.
It is. It's
I
emotional.
like to make fun of it, but this is pretty good.
Yeah, and then
Pikachu blows up all the Spearow.
Yeah, he does a thunder attack that's much stronger than early level Pikachus do not know how to do thunder. So
This one does.
This one apparently does. So
Yeah.
we learn early on that Pikachu is much more than the average Pokemon.
All right, well, that was beautiful.
Yeah, and then they lay down next to each other and die, and
I think that's how it ends.
and that's the end of the show.
All right, moving on to the market watch. We're going to be talking a little bit about what's going on in the markets today.
Oh my goodness! What the products that are coming out? I mean, obviously, you always want your ETBs. That's the best bang for your buck, right? So when you talk about all these different products coming out, you got your ETBs, you got your bundles, you got your tins.
So the ETBs, do you want to hold one up?
That one?
Yeah. So these are the ETBs. They come with 11 booster packs. They have what else is in there? Full art promo card. They got sleeves. They got energy cards. They got a player's guide. They got damage counter dice. They got a flip die, plastic coin, and then it's a collector's box in itself with dividers in it.
It's a cool little box, and those promos end up being, if you need to do your Grandmaster sets, you'll need those. If you can get it from the Pokemon Center, they have a Pokemon Center stamp. So that's where the value is, obviously, those Pokemon Center ones, because they cost the same if you can get them.
Yeah.
But good luck getting them.
And then we've got the EX boxes, so those are the bigger boxes.
The amount of EX boxes that they push for the holidays, the Latias, the Venusaur, the Kangaskhan.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good. You get oversized promos. This is another thing for Grandmaster sets. You're gonna need these promos. And thankfully, usually the 4-pack boxes are the same set or like 2 and 2. But I mean, some of these boxes are absolutely insane what they're coming in.
Yeah. Now, a lot of these, aside from what's in them, the prices have been sort of stabilizing now that some of the bigger stores have been raising what they're selling them for to more of a market price.
Mm-hmm.
Bundles, same thing. 6 booster packs. Prices are just starting to go up in a lot of retailers, which means it's a lot easier to actually get them.
Yeah, if you need them, I mean, you could usually pick these up from GameStop because their prices are way high. They're doing like $45 as opposed to the $28 that usually is MSRP. So you actually can get your hands on them now if you want to spend the money. You don't have to buy them third party. You don't have to worry about getting something resealed.
Yeah, and a lot of this stuff is now just sitting on shelves, which is beautiful.
Yep. But obviously, we all want that beautiful $27.
Yeah. Some of the stuff that's been coming out recently for the holidays. We got these new. Oh no, these are just the regular tins, right?
These are the Team Rocket tins, but the same applies to the other tins that just came out. They did a Black Friday sale, but you have to be aware that they redo tins and then they put different packs in them. So, like the Walking Wake EX tin, you're going to see later on today at Whatnot, it doesn't have the packs that it came out with originally. Now they have the new modern ones. So they do interchange them. They still reuse the tins. I don't know how their production works over there. But this same tin has different packs than it used to have upon its original production.
Now, these are the ones that are coming out for the holidays. We got the Pokemon Collector's Chest. These are actually kind of nice. Do we have one over here?
I don't have one over here. They're
Okay.
up there.
Oh, they're a little
Yeah.
boxed in there.
But we do the collector's chest. I think it's a great value. I mean, six booster packs. You're already at that same booster bundle level. But these you can get even cheaper than where like GameStop charges booster bundles.
Yeah.
These are around like 35, 37, something like that. And you're getting a whole bunch of stuff, and it's actually a carrying case. It can be used as a lunchbox
Yeah, it's
for
a
children.
lunchbox. Basically a lunchbox. But it's 6 booster packs and then a bunch of other things.
Mhm.
And these ones come with the 3 foils, the Mega Lucario coin, sticker
Mhm.
sheets, and a little portfolio to store your cards in.
Yeah, put these under the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, they're great. And then these Pokeball tins. These are another fall drop. 3 booster packs and some stickers.
Just be careful when you give those to kids because they may want to throw the Pokeballs.
They would definitely throw the Pokeball.
So, yeah, so take the pack, have them open it, take the packs out, and then let them throw the
Remember
Pokeballs.
those old? Was it McDonald's that had the
Burger
Pokeballs?
King.
Burger King.
Burger King.
Those old Burger King
Yep.
Pokeballs. They
Oh
don't
my
do
God.
that stuff anymore.
Worth a lot of money if you still have them.
Oh, yeah. All right, so next we're going to be talking about the hits.
The hits.
I went the wrong way.
So with the newest set, we have Phantasmal. It's a little boring, so we're gonna start with Mega. Let's start with Mega Evolution. It's a little more entertaining.
All right, so top hits of Mega. What do we got in the top slots here?
You got Mega Lucario. You got Mega Gardevoir. You got Mega Lucario.
I think we're going to see a theme with these.
You got Mega Gardevoir.
The theme that we're going to see is the top hits are going to be the big megas with the special arts, and then after that is going to be whatever people are actually playing in tournaments.
You have for the most part, the mega sets, you're looking for the mega Pokemon, the special illustration rares. So both Gardevoir, Lucario, then Venusaur, Latias, Kangaskhan, they all have mega versions with special illustration rares. That's what you're looking for in Mega.
Yeah, and we've seen actually in tournament play, we've seen Lily's Determination in a lot of decks. We've also seen the Mega Absol. These show up in actual tournaments instead of just people with binders.
Yep.
And like the top 3 here, which are basically just sitting in binders.
They look good, though.
They do look good.
They look very nice.
And then we've got the Phantasmal Flames. I'm sensing another pattern here. What are our top 3 in Phantasmal?
You have Mega Charizard,
Mega Charizard.
Mega Charizard,
That's another Mega Charizard.
Mega Charizard.
And Mega Charizard. Yeah, and again, we got Megas just sitting at the top of the list. And then after that, some cards that are showing up in decks. Dawn showing up in a lot of decks lately.
Dawn's a very good card. I mean, any card game where you have a card that's draw 3, it's a good card. That's what Dawn is. Dawn's a draw 3.
Yeah.
That's a good card. Even if you don't need just adding more cards to your hand is always better. So Dawn's a great card, and I'm glad it is actually having some value because it deserves it.
Yeah. And now these cards are going to be showing up, like I said, in Mega and in Phantasmal Flames. These are 2 of the sets that are going to be in the stuff that we're putting up on Whatnot right after the stream in about 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And you'll be once again, buyer's giveaway. Get yourself some more Phantasmal. There's probably some Charizards in here. There's probably multiple Charizards.
I wouldn't say that out loud.
Because there's multiple kinds of Charizards.
Oh, right.
There's so many different kinds of Charizards. There could be so many Charizards in these.
Right. All right, moving on to this week's Alakazam. So we're going to be giving you a quiz question. You're going to put your answer in the comments below, and the lucky winner is going to get what comes up right after this on our pack battle.
Absolutely. Win yourself both of these. So, which Pokemon...
Show them the packs. There you
You're
go.
going to both of what's in... You're going to see them live.
Yeah.
We're going to rip them open. We're going to do a little pack battle. So you'll see what you're going to win. So which Pokemon does Ash see flying at the end of episode 1? Is it A, Articuno, B, Ho-Oh, or C, Pidgeot?
That's right. So you're going to put a comment down below on the YouTube video. Winner's going to be announced the next live show, which is next Friday. This is the first one, so we don't have anybody to announce this week, unfortunately.
Yep. So just comment your answer below, and we'll pick a winner live, and you'll get the pack battle's coming up next. So you're going to see what you're going to win.
That's right. Now make sure you have your email address set to public on YouTube so we can actually contact you and get your entry in before the 18th. So that we have time to actually get in touch with you and send this stuff to you.
Please do. We want to make sure you get it right. We don't want anybody to get lose out on something really cool. So
that's the moment we've been waiting for.
So these packs, funny enough,
week's pack battle. You versus me.
Bob versus DVB.
Yeah.
So I'll let you do the honors. These packs actually came out of a Pokemon vending machine this morning. I went to an Acme and they had loose packs. So
how many other things were in the vending machine?
Loose packs.
That's it.
I got three. I got two Phantasmal and one Mega, and then the Frito-Lay vendor was creeping me out, so I didn't stay to refresh
Oh,
the
you didn't
screen.
want to just sit there?
No. I had to get ready for this. I had to. So, would you want the Lopunny or the Heracross?
I don't want to say that I want Lopunny, so I'll take the Heracross.
Okay. All right. We're gonna rippity rip. Let's see if we can give somebody a hyper rare Charizard.
Okay.
The pack battle.
You got to battle your packs.
You got to put in the battle. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna damage these cards as I'm trying to show them.
Yeah.
That pink one.
There's a Dawn.
Ooh, Dawn, nice. What do I got here?
And we got a Rotom EX. But you do have a reverse foil Dawn.
Well, the Dawn is great. And here we got a Flygon.
But that was a Dewgong illustration, right?
No, that pack is great, actually. That Dawn and the Rotom.
Yep.
Both
Dawn
of
and
those-
Rotom.
Those are actually really good hits. So put your comments below. Answer the Alakazam. Tell us who.
Illustration rare. It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, these are actually really
Just
nice.
brushed over that. So, yeah, answering, you're going to win. We're shipping them out. Somebody's getting both of these packs. You know?
So put your comments below. Answer the Alakazam. Do it before the 18th, and you are entered to win everything that we just opened right there. We're about to head over to Whatnot in a couple minutes. Before we go, I had a really good time today.
I think this was a lot of fun. It's our first experiment with it. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. And we're going to have a good time over and Whatnot. We're still going to keep the conversation flowing. And we talk about Pokemon, talk about trading card games. Just have a great time.
That's right. You put comments below for anything, even if you don't know what Pokemon we had in our Alakazam. You could still tell us what you thought about everything we did today. Tell us what you think about Pokemon's release schedule.
We want to hear your thoughts. Keep us in the loop. Help us help you.
That's right. And just remember, head over to Whatnot using our link, the invite link, to get $15 in credit towards your first purchase at Whatnot.
All right. I'm Bob.
I'm David Boy.
And we'll see